Thank you for being here. It's a privilege to be in the presence of those who have devoted your whole life to creating a better world, a world in which peace and unity and shared humanity are not just aspirations, but lived realities. Each of you, and you know who you are actively engaged in extraordinary projects focused on healing the divisions and wounds in our global society. And it's an honor to stand alongside you in this work. You all inspire me. Thank you for showing up today and including me in our conscious evolutionary family. As a musician and a composer, a speaker and a conscious media creator who has spent decades using music melded with universal wisdom to elicit deep empathy and interconnection, I find myself, like many of you, at a pivotal moment. A moment where everything we've learned, everything we've cultivated, and everything we care about must be brought forth into the mainstream with ever more clarity, urgency, resolve, and effectiveness more than ever before. We know that the world is, as you all know more than most, at a critical crossroads. We are witnessing unprecedented levels of divisiveness, culturally, politically, and spiritually. Our collective sense of belonging, of our shared humanity, seems more fragile with every passing day. What I've realized is that when we allow ourselves to lose our empathy for one another, when we stop feeling what it might be like for others who are going through a hard time, we become more and more susceptible to the kinds of cancel culture messages that are proliferating all over the world and more than ever in the United States today. And yet, in these same challenging times, there exists an incredible opportunity. We are facing an opportunity to reconnect with one another at a deeper level, to bridge this divisiveness, and to create the conditions for more profound healing. Most of all, we must reach out to those who know nothing about us or our marvelous projects to heal the world. We must reach out more effectively than ever before, and we all know that now. So it's no accident that artists have always been at the forefront of such movements. We are the storytellers, the truth tellers, and the ones who can unlock the heart's capacity for compassion and empathy when words alone cannot reach. And the universal language of human emotion, music, has a particular role to play that needs to emigrate from the land of entertainment to the land of entertainment. So we do this as artists, not just through entertainment, but through creating shared experiences, experiences that move people, shift perspectives, and catalyze calls to action. And while we know we can accomplish so much online in Zoom rooms, and we have been, we must start creating ways for people to feel this love in 3D, up close and personal, in addition to global streaming. And that's why Hubcast Media's vision is a vital lifeline to all our initiatives for the future. Peter, I salute you. Peter Young, I salute you, founder of Hubcast Media. I salute you, your vision, your team, and your tenacity. You are preserving and enhancing the nervous system of the planet for audiences that are now currently controlled by 5 different entities that are not holding the greater good interest at heart. Over the course of my career, I have witnessed the profound impact that music and the arts can have on people, particularly during life's most significant transitions. Whether it's at the bedside of someone with their family nearing the end of life, or supporting those seeking more conscious ways to bring new life into the world with more love and acceptance and safety, whether it's for supporting someone in the midst of an immense personal or collective grief process, or working to help the rejuvenation of our healthcare providers who are burning out at unprecedented rates. I have seen in all those particular situations how the right musically infused, heart-centered intervention of shared presence, conscious listening, Collective prayer can awaken compassion and remind us of what truly matters. Our shared humanity and a deep gratitude for the very preciousness of life and of this finite gift we've been given is something that all of us need to remember is the heart of it all. An essential element of the Unity and Community Initiative that you're going to find out more about at our website is the endorsing of a more heart-centered, quantum-informed, holistic healthcare leaders, visionaries who understand the vital connection between the mind, the body, the heart, and the spirit. Their work, these pioneers have been working for decades alongside the arts and health activists, bring transformation to a deeper level of our collective experience, uniting healthcare and artistic activism to generate profound systemic change. Wherever this initiative is staged, wherever we're lucky enough to be invited as the Unity and Community Experience, these leaders, the pioneering holistic healthcare leaders, will be featured at our UIC gatherings at whatever city will invite us, as their holistic approach aligns perfectly with the transformation we seek to foster in our communities. Additionally, I want to single out my partner, Hope Fitzgerald, beautiful spiritual guide and author of The Infinity Wave, and she and I have developed a proven grief literacy program called Graceful Passages from Grief to Gratitude. This seminal work that came out of me and Michael and Doris Stillwater 25 years ago is pivotal to the mission of the UIC, the Unity and Community Experience. And we've seen remarkable results. From this Graceful Passages workshop, we have seen people shift from unaddressed trauma and grief to connecting to their passion and their purpose. Of course, we will be receptive to offering other workshops from all of you that are relevant to these aims as we grow. And we're looking forward to hearing from you about suggestions that you might have about what could be included in the Unity and Community Experience if we succeed in our vision to bring it to other cities. But we believe that unacknowledged and unmetabolized grief, hear that phrase, unacknowledged and unmetabolized grief and trauma are the hidden thieves of people's core passion and purpose. This loss of direction leaves people vulnerable to the seductive messages of separation that plague our mainstream cultures. By addressing trauma and grief effectively, we assist people in freeing themselves from these subconscious shackles. This vague fog brain that doesn't know what your purpose is can be released, allowing them to reconnect with their innate creativity, their innate compassion, their life purpose, and the capacity for unity to feel that interconnectedness directly. It's these unprocessed emotions that, once brought to the light, have the power to transform both the individual and the collective. This is a central component of the Unity and Community Initiative, as essential as the arts themselves in reclaiming the wholeness of our humanity. So the time has come to take this understanding beyond the niches of healthcare, beyond the echo chambers of spiritual and religious communities, and into the heart of the mainstream. We must create live communal experiences wherever we can, presentations, workshops, public conversations, and musical concerts, musical gatherings that celebrate and honor our diversity, embrace our inclusiveness, and foster connection across all boundaries of faith, culture, and age. It's time to bring the healing power of the arts to these communities that are most in need of it, which is pretty much everywhere. Those divided, those grieving, and those struggling to remember what binds us all together and get out of the blatant acceptance of whatever the mass media is delivering us. This is not just about art for art's sake. This is about art as a tool for cultural transformation. We've seen the success of initiatives like CNN's Global Citizen Project, for example, to acknowledge individual heroes and galvanize global movements for change. Fantastic. We can do the same, not just through the lens of advocacy or the lens of policy, but through the lived experience of empathy and presence and shared humanity in a context of celebration and wisdom accumulation of what we humans have been doing for time immemorial, celebrating, communing, consoling, and co-creating. So Canada will be our starting point. Calgary is our inaugural city. And Canada is a country that in so many ways embodies the values of inclusiveness and multiculturalism that we all cherish in the Unity community. But this is just the beginning. The Unity and community vision is global. From healthcare to social justice, from the arts to environmental advocacy, we have the chance to create experiences that speak to the hearts of all people in all walks of life. And a special shout out to Emmanuel and Laura of the holomovement.net, who has inspired this vision, this resonance revolution, this unity and community initiative. So we are the artists of the world's soul, and our canvas is the human experience. All of us together, we have the tools and the passion and the responsibility to make this time of division one of unprecedented interconnectedness and healing. Thank you for all that you're doing to make our world a more compassionate place. Thank you for allowing me to be on this journey with you. I look forward to working alongside of each of you to create the world that we all know is not only possible, but in our heart of hearts, inevitable. And so I want to quote this beautiful, beautiful quote by my beloved friend, the late Neil Rogan, author of the book Delightment: Escaping the Solitary Confinement of Your Prisonality. Isn't that a great subtitle? This quote is very simple. He says, "The earth is a work of art. Protecting her is the work of artists." At some level, we are all creative artists, and it's up to us. Please, for more information, go to our website, globalwisdomfoundation.org, UIC, and find out more about this project and reach out to us and tell us how you want to be a part of this initiative. Thank you so much.